my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. This it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
You know, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
How it came about being a lyricist is weird, because I started out technically, like I used to write all the time, you know, before I started going into the Rain Man thing, you know.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. You know, I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with you know, with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
You're exposed to so many things if you choose to be. You have access to any and everything, and you have a lot of people that tell you everything you do is wonderful, and that sounds great, but that is the worst thing in the world, because you lose your spirit and you lose your soul. Sasha is my...
When I performed Crazy in Love at the BET Awards, it was almost like my coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my girl, Beyonce!
I was very nervous, of course, and I remember when they told me I was performing on BET, in my mind I saw the set immediately. I said, I want something big. I want something that says I'm here. Beyonce. It was way better than I expected, and Sasha was in full effect. Sasha is my alter ego. And when people see me, sometimes I think that when they meet me and they speak with me, they're expecting Sasha. And I'm really kind of shy, and not really shy, but more reserved, and nothing like Sasha. But I guess I wouldn't be very entertaining on the stage, so Sasha comes out, and she's fearless. You know, she can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do. And I remember right before I performed, I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me, and I knew that was going to be my coming out night for the BET Awards.
I'm looking so crazy in love, got me looking so crazy in love.
If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not.
Why is your hand over your eye?
Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about? It's exactly what I've been yearning for. Give it to me strong.
with your songs? Is it pen to paper? Are you sitting at the piano?
It's whenever it comes.
Whenever the muse...
Praise God, whenever it comes. Because creativity for me is like, it's religious.
Boys up, breakfast and lunch. Then when I'm thirsty, I drink their blood. Carnivore animal, I am a cannibal.
What it do, baby boy? Yeah, little mama, you looking good. I see you wanna play with. What it do, baby boy? Yeah, little mama, you looking good. I see you wanna play with a player from the hood. Come holler at me, you got it like that. Big Snoop Dogg with the lead pussycat.
Take a chance to recognize that this could be yours. I can see, just like those guys, that your game don't can't you see? This goes off hitting on me. The speed, I'm about to blow. I don't think you know. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep running, saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. You keep running, saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. Get in your phone. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Tell me. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? You like what you say? Can you handle it? You wanna video me? Can you handle it? You like what you see? Can you handle it? Go on and video me. Can you handle it? You like what you see?
I've always had a fondness for white silk scarves. They're good for all occasions. Have you ever fucked on cocaine, Nick?
You'll be the snake. All of my fruit is yours to take. And the devil that you know, your love for me will grow. Because this is who I am. You can't like it or not.
I know it's been a while, but I'm glad you came. And I've been thinking about how you say my name. You got my body spinning like a hurricane. It feels like you got me going insane. I can't get enough, so let me get it out. Ooh, looks like we're alone now. You ain't gotta be scared, we're grown now. I'ma hit the floors on ya, let's get it blazing. We can turn the heat up if you want now. Turn the lights down if you want.
Freezing. It was exactly 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is the demonic witching hour. It's a way for demons to mock the Holy Trinity. It's an inversion of 3 p.m., the miracle hour, which is traditionally accepted as the hour of Christ's death.
understand why it's this close. They talking about there's no evidence that I ever sodomized her, even though you put that all over the paper. And every time they take a quote out of this courtroom, they take a quote from out of her mouth, which is, you know, the stuff to put me in jail. It's nothing that's been true. I just want print the facts so everybody can sort it out. My life is ruined because nobody has a chance to get the facts.
That there was no semen found.
No semen found, no forceful entry, no entry into the anal, no nothing, none of that, you know.
No fingerprints on the gun.
No fingerprints on the guns, you know what I'm saying?
What is your response to the allegations that were brought by the district attorney in Santa Barbara that you molested this boy?
Totally false. Before I would hurt a child, I would slit my wrists. I would never hurt a child. These are totally false. I was outraged. I could never do something like that.
This is all about my image. This has nothing to do with me. This is all about my image. It's like MTV, all the papers, they building me up. Now they destroying me on the same image that they perpetuated.
Thank you for, you know, giving me the opportunity to be heard, you know, in a positive light. Yeah. Well, just in a fair light. I first came to Arizona, man, and I remember one day coming from the studio at 6 o'clock in the morning and pulling over on the highway. We like 4 cars, you know, just to watch the sunrise. And it was at that point that I fell in love with Arizona. I said, you know what, this has to be God's country, you know, because I'd never seen anything as beautiful as that sunrise. Then I met the devil in God's country. You know, and it's not so much who, it's what, you know, what happens and the things that the devil does. It's not so much a person, even though he acts through people. You know, you can't call one person the devil.
Joe Arpaio?
You know, you can't call any one person the devil. You can't do that because no one person has enough power to be the devil. You know, and you know, it's through all these hardships that I realized that, you know what? This is God's country because I met the devil here. Because if I hadn't met the devil here, I wouldn't realize I was strong enough to overcome the obstacles that the devil would place in my path. And it's by overcoming these obstacles that I realized that this is God's country. Because he helped me get over these obstacles. He helped me get over these hurdles.
Okay, so but when you're done here, when you're out of here.
I'm not looking back.
You're not coming back?
No, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back for a show. I'm not coming back for a visit. I'm not even driving through the states. If I'm in a plane and they gotta fly over it, I'm gonna go around, okay? I deserve the same grace. You know, whether I know you or not, I pray for my friends, family, loved ones, and as well as my enemies every night, you know, because we're all God's children. We're all God's children, and we all deserve the same grace.
I think people are curious how a guy, you've sold how many records?
28 million.
And made millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
How did you end up in here?
I think everyone who's watching knows how I ended up in here.
I don't know if they do.
I'm pretty sure they do. Anytime you get it, I'm pretty sure they do. You know, there's how do I end up in here?
Why you keep going back to Miami?
Yeah. Well, I have a fiance in Miami, and I have a baby, 3 months. Yep. I miss all my kids, man. I miss my kids. That's the hardest part about this. I miss my kids. But
do they come and see you?
No, they're in school and stuff like that. You know, my baby will be here in a couple of days, though. My baby will be here in a couple of days. My baby will be here. Don't judge me. Well, you shouldn't judge anyone. But don't have an assumption on who I am until you've met me.
Now the person allowed to be here?
Vista de comparecencia inicial. Señoras y señores, esta es la vista de comparecencia inicial del condado de Maricopa. El propósito de esta vista es explicarles las acusaciones en su contra de...
Nobody knows. Just walk in the door. It's crazy. Nobody knows how they got here. Ridiculous, man. They were in the garage, around the corner.
All right.
Take your seats, please. Okay, sir, you've got 4 separate probation violation matters that are before the court this evening. The first is a probation for theft, which is a Class 3 felony. The second is probation for possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and animal cruelty, which is a misdemeanor offense. The next is a probation violation matter in regard to an attempted aggravated assault charge, Class 6 felony. And the last is a probation matter involving possession of marijuana, which is also a Class 6 felony.
See the bad treatment going on. Only one in here. The only one got arrested today. Sucks do it every time, man. Every time, man. Every time they do it to me.
Oh, man. Yeah, you guys gonna learn a lot tonight.
What can they learn?
You know, like you guys are students now, so you're idealists, but you don't know about where art and corporate interests meet yet. Just prepare to have your heart broken. Like, in a way. You see him laughing, that evil laugh? Because he knows, man, and everybody laughs at me, but just get your Africa tickets ready, baby, because it's coming. It's coming. We have no idea. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
You've had a year that would test a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Illness in the family,
Mm-hmm.
a breakup, this spasm of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strawberry. Yeah, it was a weird. Ew. I'm embarrassed. Can we stop this?
Anna, look at me. Riley thinks you've absolutely lost your mind. Riley thinks you've lost your mind. Do you think she has? Is this a mushroom trip? Is this a mushroom trip? Is this a mushroom trip? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I said this footage is worth money.
Why? What footage?
This thing you're looking into?
It's a camera.
Exactly.